So I grew up in Clonot in County Tyrone. I'm actually very lucky to still live there. It's a very close-knit community. I come from a small family, just myself and my brother, and we are very close, and that's actually where I spend a lot of my downtime, is actually with family, cooking for people and actually just enjoying that family time. So we lost Daddy whenever he was 54, and that's a big loss to us all, and we still feel that. So Mummy's on her own, but again we keep very close watch on her, particularly during the last couple of years. It's been very challenging just in the pandemic for anybody living on their own. We actually look alike, and then my daughter looks like me, so the 3 generations and I think we all look alike. I'm very, very lucky because I had very strong support both from my partner but also from my mummy and daddy. And Mummy actually gave up work so that I could go back to school. She stayed at home, she did the babysitting and allowed me to go back and finish my education, which was obviously very important to. It's a very strong community and very strong community links, and I think that's probably why I still live here. About 15, 16 I started to become politically aware. I could see what was happening in the community around me and I wanted to build something better. I wanted to play a part in building something better. My father was elected as a local councillor, so I saw the positive influence he brought to the community. Yeah, it is hugely challenging. I mean, it's difficult for anybody whenever you're around a family and actually then doing the day job. There isn't an awful lot of downtime, to be honest, but you have to try and carve out time because you have to be good to yourself. If you're not minding yourself, you're not very good to others. So I do things like going out for walks. I really like walking. I go to the gym. So I was very proud to serve under Martin McGuinness's leadership. He led our executive team and I was one of his ministers. He asked me to take on the role of Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development, a role which I embraced and delivered the largest ever rural development programme supporting rural communities. He then asked me to take on the role of Health Minister, and I again developed cross-party support for a plan to fix our health service, a plan that's actually still valid today and one that we need to invest in. That's why we've prioritised health in this mandate. So I'm very proud to have learned from the best. I'm very proud to have learned some of the skill set that Martin would have had in terms of working with others, reaching out beyond your comfort zone, and I think that's what we need to continue to do. Managing a 5-party executive is always going to be challenging, managing all those relationships, trying to work with others, but you achieve so much more in life whenever you work with others. And I think if I reflect on the past 2 years since I have been the Deputy First Minister since 2020, one of the things I think that all parties can actually take some credit in is the fact that we led our way through the most difficult pandemic years, obviously 2 years of a pandemic, but we all worked together and we delivered over 2.8 billion in funding to support workers and families and businesses to get to the other side of the pandemic. So I want to lead an agenda for change in the health service, fixing what's wrong, change in supporting people through the cost of living crisis. These are the things that people want from political leaders, and I am determined to lead for everyone and to deliver for everyone.